just going to adjust my camera so that I can see I'm in the right orientation. Is everybody there? Is anybody there? More importantly, I'm not seeing you on my screen yet, but hopefully that's just because I'm slow. Anyone see my screen? Just going to refresh because I'm not seeing anything yet. There it is. Good morning. How are you all? Turn my volume down. Let's go. Right. Morning. It's a bit chaotic here. Basically don't have a house, so I'm just living out of my bedroom. And this little desk area that I've got is surrounded by a microwave, a kettle, coffee machine, some boxes, cutlery, my cereal. Really stressed out. I don't like living in chaos. Hopefully one more week and I'll have a house and a nice kitchen and it'll all have been worth it. So I'm going to do a spread using my new stencil. I didn't bring my A5 journal, so it's B5. And I'm going to do something a bit different. I don't know if anyone had any brainstorms of what they could do with this stencil. I'd be interested to know your thoughts or what you've been using it for. There's a couple of different ways that I thought you could use it, which I'll run through, but I'm going to use it in a slightly more off the wall way, because I don't need to set up a monthly spread. But you will notice that there are 7 jigsaw pieces in a row, which means that you could use it for a monthly spread. So if you laid it out this way, each piece being a day of the month, a day of the week, sorry, and then your 5 weeks. If I were to do that, I've saw a few comments about what to do because there's more than 31. I'm going to hold it over here because you can't actually see it. You can't make a square with 31 pieces. It's not possible. So the way that I thought I would do it, if I were using this for a monthly spread, is to draw out the whole jigsaw and then colour in the pieces that weren't applicable. So for March, for example, it starts on Tuesday the 1st, so I'd colour that in brightly coloured and I'd colour these ones in brightly coloured, and then this is the rest of your pieces for the month. So if you wanted to do it as a monthly tracker, you could do it as a month to view calendar where each piece, I don't know if you coloured the days that you were working a particular colour and the days that you were on holiday a particular colour, the days that there were events, kind of as a month to glance. You could definitely do it as a tracker of some sort, so a habit tracker, Lent tracker, some sort of, I don't know, step tracker, so every colour denotes a different amount of steps taken, and then you'd end up with a colourful jigsaw. The pieces do join together, but obviously being it's a stencil, they have to be separate to enable you to have the stencil otherwise it would just be a square. So I would probably do it with the pieces apart from each other, but if you wanted to draw a piece and then move, draw a piece then move, you could have it so that the whole stencil was made up, and then you could draw a picture over it and then colour in the pieces. Any other ideas for how you would use this stencil? Interested to know your feedback. I've also got a splinter in my thumb, which is really annoying. Yeah. Hope people are liking my new nails. They're to match with the new periwinkle journal colour, and if you can see, I have a little daisy on my ring finger. I think these are cute this month. Yeah, I think there's lots of different ways. The other thing that you could definitely do with it is just a bit of decoration. So having some, perhaps in the corner of a page, having a few pieces kind of laid out, and then the bottom corner, and then using it to write your to-do list, that kind of thing. Because I've got so much happening in my house at the moment, I've got my hive spread, which I'm going to use. We haven't photographed them yet, which is why I haven't filled in any of my monthly spreads. But I need another list that is all the jobs that I need to do in my house in order to put my house back together. So I'm thinking, back in the day when I first started journaling, I used to do some to-do lists that were a bit more fun, I guess is the right word, where every time you do something you get to fill in a piece of a Tetris game. I've done that before. Or what I'm going to do is basically every time I do something on my to-do list I get to fill in a puzzle piece, and it's going to have lots of different brightly coloured puzzle pieces across my page. So this is my idea. Work with me, people. So it isn't going to be a monthly spread or any of that kind of stuff. I'm going to use it for something that I will actually use a spread for. Let's go there. And because I'm using B5, I've rotated it. Because that works better for me, which is the aim of the game. Has anyone got their unwind box yet? I'm desperate for people to receive it. I think it's probably too early, being that they only got collected yesterday, but sometimes things do turn up super quick. Morning, Jane, how are you? Oh dear. Have to be Monday then, I guess. Hopefully they'll start turning up. Is it really dark for you guys? Or can you see okay? The sun's just gone behind a cloud. All the lucky dip boxes are now gone, so that means that we can draw the raffle next week, which is exciting. Yeah, I think it's probably too early. Hopefully Monday. How is everyone feeling today? You all okay? I know there's lots of stuff happening in the world, worrying things. Oh, lots of writing. Yeah, definitely washi tape. I don't personally use washi tape. I tend to just hold with one hand and write with the other hand, and that works for me. But if it's something that is quite fiddly or very position sensitive, like a circle tracker or something, I might use washi tape then. Hey Frex. Freckles just popped in to say hello. She's not very happy with the current state of the house. Ooh. Mess that one up. Yeah, definitely don't rush it. I'm definitely guilty of that. The kitchen will be totally worth it. But man, has it been stressful. Poor Kate's been listening to me stress about kitchen related drama for ages now. I think the kitchen's going to look beautiful, but it's been quite stressful. Oh no, I'm sorry, Katie. So I've done the first coat of paint on my understairs cupboard because that's being converted into kind of a little utility space. And I just wanted it to have some kind of anti-mould type paint on the walls before. And while I was doing it, I've been listening to Bon Jovi, which I haven't listened to for ages, but on the way home last night it came on the radio and I thought, oh, I used to love that album, the Crossroads album. So I've put it on while I was painting and I was having a good old sing. Apologies to my neighbours, probably wasn't that fun for you, listening to me belt out Blaze of Glory or any of those things. Hey Alex. So I'm basically doing half the pieces randomly at the top and half the pieces randomly at the bottom. Then I'm going to write my list of things that I need to do to reset my house. And every time I complete one of those things, I will fill in a piece of my puzzle as I'm putting the pieces back together. See, the metaphor works. Ah. Oh no, Gemma, how have you hurt your knee? My hip's been seriously sore. I was doing really well with my running twice a week and I haven't run at all this week. So my hips have been really painful. Is everyone journaling along with me? I'm really conscious that I'm not talking and it's very quiet. I'm trying to concentrate on drawing puzzle pieces. Oh, nice, Jane. Has it got that new car smell? I up to? I need to do one here. My poor mum has had all my washing because I got no washing machine. Okay, it's my jigsaw. Wow, it is so dark. Let me just stick a ring light on. Hold on. Is that better? Sort of. So, what I need is my font stencils. I mean, I could, I don't know how everyone's feeling, use some big lettering. I feel like one word at least should be this so that it fits in with everything else. Squizzers. I have a vision. What's everyone's plans this weekend? Are you up to anything fun? I think I said last week I'm going to see Hamilton tomorrow, which is very exciting. I'm quite looking forward to being out of my house for the day. Next month I actually have plans on some Sundays as well, so I think our VIP masterclass next month may be in an evening. I was thinking a Tuesday evening, if that works for you guys. Just because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in on a Sunday. The old C again. I'm going to really try not to make it too small like last time. Yeah, I'm really excited to see Hamilton. I've seen it on the telly, on Disney Plus, but not in real life, and it obviously will be a completely different experience in real life. It's also really nice to go to London and have a chill day, going for brunch with my friends. Yeah, I'm excited. Get out of this house for a bit. So I'm not going to do all of the words of my header in cut out letters because I think it will be, first of all, very boring to watch and also probably too big to fit on. So I've got a plan. Stern. You're forced to be crafty, Donna, if you're stuck indoors. It sounds like you're making the most of it, which is good. So VIPs. Oh, Kate, you're taking out Nate for a driving lesson. I'm wondering whether we give you some clues around the next big one. Now we have dispatched Unwind. I'm really excited about this one, the whole concept behind it. It's something a bit different. I'm hoping people will enjoy. Do you want to know more? I won't tell you the whole thing, but maybe we could tell you a little thing. Or would you rather find out when everyone finds out? Can we keep the functional stuff in the mini boxes? What do you mean by functional stuff, Jane? Give me an example. Yes, we absolutely will be keeping the day and week stickers and the month cards, all of that, nothing's changing. The only thing we've changed, which I hope you like, those of you that do subscribe to the mini one, is that I don't have a box here to show you, which is really annoying, but basically the stickers within the mini one, the day and the week and the month stickers, we've added some more decorative stickers at the bottom. So what you'll see is that you still have all of the day and week stickers at the top, but the bottom of those sheets, and Earthy was the first one of those. There are some more decorative stickers, some more with Earthy on, and some more with maybe inspirational quotes and that kind of thing, because overwhelmingly in the survey people were asking for decorative stickers to be included. We can't do a whole sheet of decorative stickers because we still want to include the functional stickers, and I agree with you, I think they're really useful and they make setup really quick. I've used them, a version of them here. But the bottom half of the sticker sheet, I don't know if I've got any that I can show you. Oh nice. I don't even know where I've put my stickers. Crikey. Don't know. Oh, they're there. So yeah, basically the ones that are these ones are being kind of mixed up. So you will always have these top ones in the day and the numbers, but these ones we're mixing up with some decorative ones as well. So basically giving you the best of both worlds, we hope, because you can never please everybody. Everybody always wants very specific things, so we have tried to yeah, mix it up a little bit. I hope that's okay. Yeah, and that's what we wanted basically out of those stickers, is a really quick and easy way of setting up. Yeah, I found the same, Rayma, to be honest. I often use these ones, and I didn't always, I mean, I'd maybe use one or two of these, and it's all a bit of experimentation. Maybe people use a lot of the habit tracker types, or but by adding in a bit of a mix, Potentially, Louise. We have got some decorative stickers in the shop, so I don't know whether we will. I don't know. Basically, we'll have until the stock that we've currently got is gone. We won't be changing. Excuse me, the monthly stickers in the shop, but the mini ones, the format has changed. So, the big one. Dun dun dun. Keep it under your hat. How many people have we got? 25 in a circle. I don't know how to tell you. It's really exciting. Basically, when we did the I've got a hole that I've not cut out. When we did the 12 days of planning, which was our kind of take on an advent calendar, the fact that we had the group and that we were opening the gift every day for 12 days, it was really popular and it was really nice, and it kind of fostered like a really nice community feel. Lots of people fed back to us that they wanted us to do the advent calendar again, which we will definitely be doing. But then I was thinking about how could we kind of create something similar, but not necessarily wait until Christmas time. And I know that also the New Year and Christmas, people are really busy, so it limits how involved you can get when you're trying to do 100 million other things. So our summer subscription box is going to be called 12 Days of Summer, and there will be a theme to it, which I'm not going to, I haven't done an S. I'm not going to share that yet. I'm going to keep that as a surprise. But the 12 Days of Summer will have a similar format to the 12 Days of Planning, in that there will be 12 envelopes inside that you will open over 12 days leading up to Midsummer Day, which I think is the 24th of June, I believe. So we will have probably some sort of prompt every day. We will have an item for you to open every day. It's going to be a little bit different, and obviously we'll see how this goes as to whether we do it again every summer or whether this is just a one-off, because I know a lot of people like to get their box and just open the whole lot and get playing, but we thought it'd be like, so I like to do something different every time, just because otherwise I get bored. So coming up with new ideas and something creative ways of doing things is part of the fun of running your own business. So yeah, the 12 Days of Summer will be our summer box. It'll be due to dispatch on the 1st of June. What we might try to do, and I'm not promising anything, but we may try to dispatch our overseas customers' boxes the week before, just so that you've got an extra week for it to get to you to start opening the envelopes on the same day as everybody in the UK. But that will totally depend on how quickly I can get products to us and all of those things. There will be a theme, and it's a really strong theme. I'm really excited about it, but I'm not going to tell you that. Will you be struck on spoilers? Oh, strict on spoilers. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, we'll have a group as usual. We tried to be really strict with the spoilers on the 12 days of planning. As far as I know, there was no major spoilers for that. I think everyone was very well behaved with the 12 days of planning. Yeah, I mean, we try. We can't really, we can't stop it completely, but we do ask everybody. We will probably put a card in the box that says, you know, keep, if you want to open your box as soon as you get it, that's totally your call, but don't share it, don't ruin the surprise for everybody else. yeah, so that's the plan. What do you think? Is it nuts? Will it work? Have I done my S back to front? Done my S back to front. Oh, it's because I was excited, guys. I'll do another S. So this is why we were going to try and send out the overseas customers' orders first. We can't do it more than a week beforehand because otherwise, yeah, it just doesn't give us enough time to get it all ready. It tends to be quite up to the wire in terms of getting everything done. And the 12 days boxes are even more work because they involve items being individually packed before they're all packed. But if we've got a week early, plus we won't be starting for a couple of weeks because it'll be the 12 days running up to the 24th, so you'll have 12 days, you'll have 3 weeks. Hopefully that'll be enough time for most people by the summer. At Christmas it's much worse because shipping goes out the window at that time of year, and we know shipping's not been great this year because of the pandemic and because of restrictions that have been put in place, etc, etc. We can change the settings in a group, but I can't stop what people do on their personal social media or on Facebook as a whole. And hello, Flora. Yeah, it's not really workable for us to control every single post within the bullet journal group because there are a lot of posts and that group is only part of what I do on a daily basis. So yeah, we have to keep it realistic, but we will ask. Yeah, I think people in the box groups are pretty good at not. I think generally people are quite good. I think the trouble comes with international, and unfortunately, you know, if the post is taking 4 weeks to get to somewhere, you can't really expect people not to share their journals for 4 weeks. Because people are excited about what they've created. So yeah, we try to keep the spoilers to a minimum for the first week or so, definitely the first couple of weeks, but we can only do what we can do. I haven't seen any other Planet Earth stuff either. I think only 1 or 2 posts, and they've all been marked as spoiler alerts. But yes, anyway, we digress. I'm very excited for this box. I think it's going to be really exciting. I think it's going to be something a bit different. I hope you all like it too. I've seen a couple for Planet Earth, but that was dispatched. What date are we now? I don't even know what date it is. Over a week ago. So, as I say, I think you can't expect people not to share anything for ages. Yeah, I've seen a couple of reels, but generally, it's over a week since it's been dispatched, Gemma. I don't think that's. I think if you're sharing the contents on like day 1, not ideal. But we want people to share. It's getting the balance right. Ultimately, as a business, people sharing our products mean that more people see our products, which means we have more customers, which is a good thing for us. But we don't want the surprise ruined for everybody else, so it's like finding a balance. I hope everyone liked Earthy. He's very cute. And that little something extra was from a small business, which was really nice to getting them involved, Creative Stationery UK. Yeah, exactly, Katie. This is the thing for us. You guys sharing our products is brilliant for us. So we don't want to discourage that at all. In fact, the opposite. We just have to get the balance right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping, that it's the right time of year, because it will be dispatched kind of May, June, which means good things from a postage perspective. Hopefully. Yeah, we like seeing that you like the stuff and what you create with it. We've got some really fun themes coming up. Clocky is adorable. And the one after Clocky, you know, I said that Just My Type was my favourite box ever. The one after Clocky is my favourite ever. FYI. It's amazing. I challenge you not to like it. And I think that will be a sellout. I'll be surprised if it isn't. Oh, I need to move things over. This is why I did it in pencil. Yeah, no, the washi tape hopefully will be here this week, I reckon. The Clacky stencil, I did a live stream with it. If you watch that back, it's on the Bullet Journal Squad group. I'm going to go backwards. Yeah, I love that one too. It's a very usable one. So we've got Clocky, then the one after Clocky, which is ridiculous. Ridiculously cute. And then the one after that one is pretty nuts. You'll definitely, I think, be amused by it. And then our one after that one is friggin' adorable. So, yeah, lots of exciting things coming up. Now the one after Clocky I think is going to be the one that everyone, I think it's going to be another clacky situation, where everybody wants it. We might sell out. What we only have the number that we have, so I can't really do a lot about that. You are definitely in for a treat. Right, I just wanted to check that this worked spacing wise before I committed to pen. I'm going to have to just squidge these up a little bit. Yay! And then I'm going to write all my tasks here, and then I'm going to number those shapes. I hope that makes sense. How far in advance? So we've got the themes up until, so Clocky is March, April, May and June. So we've got to the June dispatch, which is for August setup. Yeah, June dispatch, August setup. Yeah. There are some summer themes for the mini, but not specifically summer festival. I would have to check that, Jane. If your payment comes out on the 1st of May, then you'll get the May dispatch box. Depends what date it is. Yeah, the duty fees are a pain in the ass. We've lost a big majority of our European customers, but there's not really anything we can do about it. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You'll be able to see, because it will, if it renews, you have an active order in your account. So when you log into your account, you'll see whether, if orders have been completed, or if they have a mini one or a big one status, which means that we're waiting to post them, basically. Yeah, just unfortunately I can't reduce customs fees. It's out of my power. If I would, I could. And you'll know on the first of the month if it has renewed as well. So if when you go in on the 2nd you don't see an active order with mini one against it, then it's time to resubscribe. So the challenge for us with the 12 Days of Summer box is going to be getting 12 items packed in envelopes into a letterbox friendly package, because the shipping is already part of the price. We can't afford to up everything to a parcel. It would mean that there's basically, it costs us too much money to send. So that's going to be fun. It's going to need some organisation from moi and pre-planning. I think it's going to be doable. Okay. Well, £8 isn't as bad as we've been led to believe. Some of the, not led to believe, that's the wrong words, the reports of some of the charges have been really high. I think it depends what country you're in, which is what, again, why we can't tell prices either. We can't tell you how much the fees are going to cost because it's different in every country, which is really annoying. Ah, Katie, that's lovely. Yeah, I mean, the community is amazing and a massive part of what makes this a good job to have. That's not the right letter, Joanne. It's not the right letter. Someone tell me that's not the right letter. That's the right letter. Oh, when I look at this word, does it not look like it's spelt right? I know that it is, but... like I should have spread that E over a little bit. I might come back to that. And the community is you guys, so thank you for creating an amazing community. All the colours. That's C smaller again, isn't it? Never mind, I'm giving up. Oh dear. Right. I feel like I need to add in some colour to these letters. What colour? Maybe green. Where's my wonky S? I might as well use that bit of paper for something useful. So I thought it would be good to use the 12 days of summer as a kind of half year reset, maybe some looking back at goals or planning the second half of the year, almost like a second new year. Oh, throwing things on the floor. One half done. Has everyone created something while you've been watching? Yes, the best thing to do, Gemma, would be to, you can cancel it now, that's absolutely fine, but wait until after the 1st of the month to take out your annual subscription. Any new subscriptions before the 1st are still technically for the Unwind book, so if you took out a new subscription, technically then you would get another Unwind book. So the easiest thing is to cancel now and then wait until after the 1st of March, which is when technically Unwind is supposed to send, and the 1st of April, which is when the next payment for the next box, the 12 days of summer will come out. That's the best time to do it. I think I made that more complicated than it needed to be, but you know what I mean. Right, now I need 35 spaces, I think. So this should work. I could do with a little box. Yeah, you should get an email, I believe. It's all automated, so it's not. Seven times 5. Is it? Is that what? How many holes I've got on the thing? I think so. Maybe 5. Eight, 16, 24. Hold on. Am I doing this right? And then 8 on this one. Yeah, right. 3 8s and a 7. That's 35, right? Brain fart today. Hold on, is this not right? No, that's 32. Oh, I meant 9s. Goodness sakes. 9, 18, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Yeah. wouldn't be a plan with me if I wasn't using my white out. That's better. I guess that would be something that our international customers would have to set up rather than us. Because we would only be able to send to an address that was given. Thing is, you have to pay customs even if it's a gift. Technically, you're supposed to pay customs. So it's not even like we can just mark it as a gift. Yeah, definitely worth customers looking into. If there's any overseas customers that are paying customs, perhaps have a look. I don't know how it works at all. So it's very random and a completely sideways take on this stencil. Not really what I designed it for, but I thought I can always create spreads that are just kind of for the sake of using a stencil, but I wanted to create something that I will actually use. I am going to number my pieces. So what I will do is I'm going to sit down later and write all the things that I need to do in order to put my house back together, because you know I love a list, and then write them all in here, and then as I complete them I will colour in the piece on this side, and yeah, hopefully have a colourful spread and a house that is tidy and doesn't look like a building site. That's my aim. That's my goal. Earthy paper is out, so you should have received an email on the day after dispatch with a link in it. If you didn't receive that email, it's worth checking your junk, because your emails are probably going into junk. We sent it to everybody that received the box. We have a new page on the website, which I can show you. Does anyone mind spoilers at this point? Are you happy for me to show you something? Tell me now if you don't want spoilers. Not of future boxes, of any boxes that have currently been sent. Excuse me, slurping. Let me quickly get the page up. We've basically created a page on our, I'm just going to see whether anyone is not wanting me to show you this. I can probably cover up the spoilery bits. So this is what I see when, let me make sure that's, look at this, meta, things inside things, inside things. Let me see if I can come a little bit closer so you can see. So on the Love Daisy website now, we've created a resource that, yeah, it is basically Inception. It's like a website inside a website inside a website. When you are a subscriber, or anyone, if you go into the mini one and then the past box gallery, on this page there is quick links to all of our, it's for the mini one pluses. So for the 4 mini one pluses that we've had so far, Happy Days, I Heart Candy, Just My Type, and Planet Earth. I'm going to cover it just in case. Has anyone said that they don't want spoilers? Let me just check before. Okay, it all seems like you're fine, so I'm going to show you. So this is everything that's in the box. We also share, if we've got any kind of, I'm creating these graphics which show you different ways to use the elements of the stencil so that you can use those, and also the scrapbook paper. So, and then there's a link to the scrapbook paper there. We've done it this way, so it means that we can upload the scrapbook paper the day of dispatch, and if we just add it to the shop, you'll be able to see it straight away. These are hidden. We haven't made earthy scrapbook paper visible yet. So it means that you can come onto this page that's on the website at any time from the day that the box is dispatched. You can see the top tips. So I don't need to share them on Facebook and then have everyone see them if you haven't received your box yet. And it also means that you can link through to the, if I do that, it will take you through to where the scrapbook paper is. And then you just use your discount code if you're a VIP to add it to the basket and discount it. Basically, it's our way of having a resource for all of your things. So that's the coordinating paper and everything that's in the box. You can check what was in any box at any time. I'm not going to go back up again in case you don't want spoilers. Oh, I think everyone's fine with spoilers. Okay. I'm so paranoid about spoilers. We'll do the Just My Type one. So basically you've got this, and then you've got the link to the scrapbook paper. And a new thing that I'm doing is creating a graphic which will show you how to use the stencil, because we get lots of questions on that. And I don't want to record a video for every box. I just don't have the time. I struggle to have any time off as it is without recording 800 million videos. So at the time that I'm creating the stencil, I'm just putting together a little graphic which shows the different ways that you can use the elements. If we've used another company, then I'll link them in there, but it will also show what's on it. So basically go to the Love Daisy website, go to the mini one, and go to the mini one past box gallery, and that's where you'll find all of the information. Also, if you want to know what the next box is that's coming up, if you go to our homepage, and it will show you the 3 current boxes ready to dispatch, just in case you didn't know that that resource was on the website. They're all there. Inception. Ooh. Yeah, you definitely could. You could do that. That would be quite a cool thing to do with the jigsaw stencil. Lots of cutting, but it would be cool. It would definitely be cool. Thanks. I hope that was helpful. Just like to show. I mean, we do share. Oh, no. It's not you at all, Louise. Please don't take it personally. I'm really paranoid about spoilers in general. Trying to get the balance right between sharing a little bit of what's coming up, because unfortunately the nature of the beast is we need to sell the stuff in order to be able to continue to make the stuff. So with the big one, for example, we do share some spoilers, but we try to make them, and it's all on this page. I won't necessarily show them, but you've probably already seen them. But to give you a bit more of an idea, because a lot of people pause their box and they don't want to commit to it until they know what's in it, but also keeping the element of surprise. So this is why we created the big one mood board, which tells you what we're thinking about when we're creating it, the colour palette that you can expect to see, and some sneak peeks, which hopefully, I mean, you know that this is a stencil, but you don't know what the stencil looks like. So it's kind of keeping it cryptic enough that it doesn't ruin the surprise, while still being able to share it. So yeah, it's a tricky thing, getting the balance right. Unfortunately, with postage times to overseas being so long, there isn't a lot we can do about it, and we can't control not sharing it, because people want live streams with me using the product. I do try to wait a couple of weeks before I use anything new from the boxes in my journal, but if it takes a month for stuff to get to America or Australia, by the time I'm using it, then it's too late for everyone else to get the kind of handy hints. So it's a minefield, man. But Louise, please don't take it that it was not against you at all. It's definitely a me problem, not a you problem, as they say on Home Edit. Yes. Any questions, guys? I really need to get this splinter out of my thumb because it's blinking painful. It's from trying to fix my fence after the storms blew everything down. Anything you want to know or need to know coming up, hit me. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me. I think I've gone mental today. It's living in chaos. I need to do my weekly sped and my month review. I got through the majority of my mammoth to-do list. If everyone saw my... but there's always more stuff. But yeah, if you do want support with your mini box stencil, the Mini One Gallery is now the place to go for that. We will add in a little card with a link to that in the next box. We sent out the box before I'd created the page, so we couldn't do it for the last box. But hopefully having those little infographics will make life easier when you're kind of thinking about where to position different pieces. I probably should do one for Clacky, because I know that's a question that we have often. We've all gone very quiet. Have I rambled you into oblivion? Hopefully not. Ah, Louise, bless your heart. Thank you for all of your support. You guys are amazing. We have B5 journals in stock, all of the colours. there's no stock issue with B5. There shouldn't be. Let me check the website. We've definitely got stock. I'll show you where you can find them with my little website in a website in a website. If you go to journals and notebooks. Yeah, there's stock of all 3 of the colours currently. It's the A5s that we're out of stock of. We've got some sunshine yellow left, but that's about it until we let me just show you. You showed the future ones. How do I access that, please? As in what's coming next. If you go onto the Love Daisy website, so we've got 2 websites. We've got lovedaisyjournalbox.com and we've got uptodaisyuk.com. On Love Daisy Journal Box, if you go to the home page, which is here, and scroll down, it will show you what's the next big one, what's the next mini one, and what's the next Daisy Doodles one. And on the icons, it will tell you when they're being dispatched. So the unwind box went out yesterday. It is still out. Any new subscribers until the 1st will get the unwind box. The clocky box, It's About Time, goes on the 14th of March. And Dotty About Dogs is our next Daisy Doodles Club box or pack, which goes out on the 14th of March also. So that's the next. What's coming next month? Next month is all about travel from a stencil perspective. So travel planning and accessories perspective, really. So travel is the kind of new product, and then we will hopefully have the storage bag, and we will have our new journal colours, which are periwinkle, navy and fuchsia. A5. Sorry, you meant A5. We have sunshine left, but we won't be getting any more Regency or Ocean in A5. They've gone now. So the next lot of colours will be next month. We should hopefully, Kate and I need to do photography on those, and then I need to figure out when we're launching them. We'll probably launch the journals towards the beginning of March, and then the travel stuff will be towards the end of the month. We were going to do A5 and B5 journal covers, Shelley. You are right, well remembered. I got samples made and I wasn't happy with them. So we've gone back to the drawing board on that a little bit. They just didn't do what I wanted them to do. They weren't particularly... I don't know, Kate, how would you describe it? Multifunctional. They kind of just, yeah, they didn't work. I can bring them in and show them actually next time if you guys would like to see them. But I wasn't happy with them, so we've put a pin in that for now until we get the other bits released, and then I need to relook at that. It's frustrating because every time you have samples made, it's really frigging expensive. But yeah, they didn't work. So it's definitely, I don't want to release anything that I wouldn't be happy to use myself, and I wouldn't be happy to use them. So yeah, they just didn't work really. I probably need to figure out, I mean, in terms of journal covers, this is probably a good thing to ask. Do you want something that literally just covers your journal, or do you want something that has pockets and things? Do you want something transparent so you can see the journal cover through it, or do you want something that is opaque so that it is basically a new cover for your journal? Do you even use journal covers? So many questions. I mean, I'm wondering now whether transparent kind of slip-on book covers would be a better option for kind of protecting your journal, and they'd probably be a lot more cost effective. It's just whether I can get B5, of course. Yeah, I'm annoyed that I haven't got them here. They're at the HQ. I don't know if I can show you a picture, probably not. I don't know if I've got pictures. but they just didn't work. I'll bring them next time and I can show you, just for a bit of background. My finger is hurting. Is your journal cover transparent, Louise, or is it a fabricy one? Well, and it might be useful for you to share a picture if you have one, so that I can see. Yeah, I'm wondering whether transparent ones in the interim might be a good. I know definitely my I'm a nightmare. I'll just throw this in my bag, but I've managed to get food on my linen cover, which is annoying. I'll probably just wipe it and it'd be fine. But I use it all the time, so it's gonna get dirty. Smudge this. Okay, so maybe I just need to look at something transparent in the interim that is going to just protect the journal. I've seen the one on Nikki's supply store. They look good, but I don't. Yeah, the measurements aren't right for our journals. Okay. Jelly cover. Oh my god! Please share a picture. That sounds amazing. Quite like the idea of a jelly cover. I will think on this. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today, unless anyone has any questions for me. As always, thanks for your feedback. It's always good to kind of gauge your thoughts on things. I'm glad you're all excited about the 12 days of summer, which I think is going to be epic and something really different, so I'm excited. We have lots of plans, but yeah, hopefully as soon as Kate and I have done the photography on the journals, I need to sort out dates. For my plan for next week is to sort out exact dates for launches and stuff for March, and then I'll share in the Patreon group all of the information. Yeah, I'm going to go paint my understairs cupboard now. I hope whatever you're doing that you have a lovely day. I hope this has been useful. I know that this is a bit random, but it works for me, so I'm happy with what I've created. Oh, you've made a spread just for that. Amazing. I love it. Yeah, good times. Gonna get that paint slapped on the wall. I've done one coat. I did it this morning. It's definitely going to need another coat. And then I'm going to have a lovely bath because I'm old. That's how I roll. Have a lovely weekend, guys. As always, it's been amazing. Love you a lot. Bye, 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 bye.